Today I'm going to be playing EU4 as the nation of Trent, a one-province minor nation trapped between Venice and Austria that's Italian culture, but located in Germany and also in the HRE. Most of you watching this video will have heard of Trent and will have seen them, and also most of you watching this video won't have played as them because why would you play as them? Well, I guess I'm here to answer that question today, ladies and gentlemen, but what do we do as Trent? Well, you see, because we are technically Italian and German, why not become the ultimate Italian and German by conquering the entirety of northern Italy and southern Germany? That's right, provinces in the HRE and some of the most developed ones in the world. Why did I agree to do this? Let's jump in as Trent. Alright, here we are as Trent, ladies and gentlemen. Always feels weird clicking around with a new mouse. You know, I use these mice all the time, man. Logitech G305 is not sponsored, by the way, but I wouldn't be opposed to them giving me money to show it off. But listen, they can only take so much scrolling and so much clicking. But yeah, new mouse always feels weird. Either way, enough about mice, man. Let's take a look at Trent and their national ideas right here, the reason we're playing them. Starting off with plus 15% national tax and plus 10% morale of armies. That's actually really good for starters. Cost of enforcing religion through war? Minus 20%? What an obscure modifier that we're never gonna use. Tolerance of the true faith and reform progress growth, national unrest and yearly absolutism, well, all double ones so far. Plus 2 max promoted cultures, provincial trade power, gov cap, a shock damage, and missionary strength. So a decent set of national ideas, no unique missions though, and obviously we're primary Venetian culture, but obviously we're in the region of South Germany, so that's why we need to conquer all of South Germany for today's challenge, ladies and gentlemen, and all of northern Italy, which I consider to be pretty much all of this right here. Yeah, that's what I would consider North Italy. So yeah, pretty much all of these provinces that started off in the HRE, plus like Bologna and Venice. So yeah. Now, aside from doing the estate stuff, man, we really got to think about how we're going to get this campaign started because we are stuck between Austria and Venice. Obviously, literally no way for us to fight Austria and Venice right at the start. I think I'm going to have to link up with Austria right here and to try and find, like, the perfect time to declare on Venice whenever maybe the Ottomans fight them or something like that. But yeah, I can say that I'm scared of this campaign, man. I can say that. Oh, that's right. We're actually we're a theocracy. We're a bishopric, a clerical state tier 1. We start off with this guy, but let's appease the Pope right here. So that would be the Pope thingy for the theologian. No, which one is the Pope likes me one? This one. I wonder if this campaign is gonna need restarts, maybe to get like some favorable alliances or something. This is my first start, by the way. Oh, guess not. They just flipped friendly. Thanks. And they even offered me an alliance. You saw that? Okay, so maybe, man, maybe we flip out of a theocracy into a monarchy so we could maybe become HRE emperor. That might help us. Yeah, okay, so I linked up with Austria. I want to link with the Pope as well, and then electors? Oh my god, this is horrible. They are like Burgundy. What the hell do I do, man? The only way I can see us getting out of this situation is with claims bordering claims. Who knows, of course, when we're gonna get that. It's gonna be a while. And then just spying on guys around us, vassalizing them, then taking land next to them, you know, stuff like that. And then we grow powerful enough because we pretty much got a full annex Austria here, right? And, well, a huge chunk out of Venice. So if we can't find a way to fight like Venice early, because I am planning on staying allied to Austria for a long time. If we can't fight Venice early, we literally have to wait for claims bordering claims. I got claims on this, by the way, from a mission. I think everyone here would help me fight Venice except for the Pope, but the problem is Burgundy, man. Burgundy is actually, yeah, they'll easily be able to knock out all of my small guys. If we can catch them while they're fighting the Ottomans, it might be doable, but still, what a stupid-ass unlucky alliance, man. Strong Pope this game so far, which is good, because we don't gotta conquer any of his provinces as is, unless he pushes up north or over here, but yeah. Look, it's already happening. It's already happening. I didn't think it would be this early. This war is still going on. Tier 2 gov reform time. We got lots of good ones right here. Don't need that one. Where's the... Okay, external mission is possible. Mission of protection. Fort defense is good, but we're not really going to be that defensive, are we? Yeah, let's go with this one. Oh, what the hell? What happened? Oh, dude. I think France declared on Burgundy. Yeah, French conquest of Nivernais, and Venice refused. This is insane. I was just opening up this to say, you know, everyone's willing to join except Brandenburg and the Pope, and I don't think we can do it, but we can do it. I got the free company up as well, just in case. This is totally doable, man. Okay, lucky start. I will admit, lucky start. Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and declare on Venice, yo, for the conquest of, like, Verona, Dragon, Austria, the Palatinate. And yeah, they're still involved with the Ottomans. This shouldn't be too difficult, boys. Okay, good start. Good start. Let's hope the rest of the campaign is good like this. Yo, Austria even stepped on Venice. Man, all of my guys have sucked balls so far, yo. More missions in the meantime, high income apparently. Okay, war is pretty much done. We've sieged down Treviso as well. I noticed Hungary got involved, which means Austria got them as a junior partner, which means it'll be even harder fighting them later. But it is what it is. Okay, so in this war, man, I pretty much want to get a border where I can fight like Milan, Mantua, Ferrara, some of these small guys, and then through Milan, I guess we could enter the southern portion of Germany right here. So let's see. I guess we take Brescia and Bergamo. Okay, that's not that bad. Verona too. This is pretty much most I would want to go for, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's take Bergamo, Brescia, and Verona. That enables us to fight Mantua and Milan, up to 50 aggressive expansion, which is pretty normal. And I think I'll call it right there. I will get war reps and money from Venice because I am kind of poor. Do we make them release Padua? Do we make them release Padua? I think we do. I think we make them do that. There it is. And Aquileia as well. Sure, someone else could fight them and take this, but it does make Venice weaker. Okay, there's our first war with Venice done. Nice. I'm very satisfied with that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not reduce war exhaustion. Let's core these up, and I'll start spying on these guys immediately, man. They're the next guys. I got guys improving relations here already too. However, we do want to wait for these guys to leave the HRE before we fight them. So we got enough time to chill. No powerful alliances, either Mantua or Milan. Yeah, it should be easy to fight them. Of course, the German names for Italy: Welsh Bergen, Welsh Brixen, and Welsh Bern. You'd think we were Welsh, but no, we're actually German, but also Italian. Yeah, why do we get those names when we're Italian primary culture, I wonder? Wait, we're not? We're primary Austrian? I thought we were primary Venetian. Alrighty then. Do we culture shift to Italian? Probably not, right? In case we want to get elected HRE Emperor later? Yeah, that's why we can form Austria, of course. I noticed this earlier. I'm actually gonna bump Verona up to 30 dev right here, just to help out with the Renaissance a bit. Not that we need to, but also to take off the age objective. It's like way cheaper than my capital, dude. So there we go. Encourage dev activated. I'll just bump it once and expand infrastructure, and then let's push it equally. We are pretty equal in all points, so there we go. We'll do that. There we go. Perfect. 30 devs, so that's an age objective ticked off, and we can take this mission. Nice. So that gives me stuff in my capital too. Oh, claims on every neighboring province. Cool. We don't need to spy. Instead, we can improve with outraged. And for this, we're just helping the Palatinate in something. Venice just warned me, but I really don't think they're in a position to warn me. It's valid for Padua, so if I fight Padua, that... I was gonna say it's a way to reset our truce, but they wouldn't even help. Oh, we're chilling. This changes nothing. Austria isn't allied to any of the Italian guys, so they'll all leave the HRE, which is awesome. Oh, I thought the Shadow Kingdom happened, but it's actually the Teutons and the Empire. Oh, and they did end up joining. Wow. Okay, strong HRE, man. Teutons and Riga joining. Now, if we were bigger, obviously we could be diplo-vassalizing these guys over here, like Padua and Aquileia, and maybe if we make, like, Milan release Parma, or Ferrara release Modena, or Florence release Pisa, or someone like that, or even a bunch of OPMs that still exist. So that's my dilemma. Do we fight those guys now and become more powerful, or just leave them for later, and if they're still alive, diplo-vassalize them for less aggressive expansion? I have no idea. It's interesting that in EU4 it's like Italians in Germany, but now it's Germans in Italy, right? Well, they abandoned Italy. Excellent. Less aggressive expansion, baby. Okay, let's oh, there's Miltech 5, which is something I was waiting for. Do we go for Milan now? It'll be easy. Or maybe Mantua? Even easier, damn. Ah, but they're guaranteed by Milan. Maybe I can make them remove guarantee? Or just Padua, man, or I don't know. Oh, frick my life. Switzerland's allied to frickin' France, dude. Oh, we can actually fight the 3 leagues, though. He is actually still pretty high, man. We're gonna have to do a lot more vassalization. Huh, sweet. Okay, there's admin 5, which means it's time for our first idea group. Boys, obviously everyone knew this, man. Diplo, it's gotta be right. With all the painful aggressive expansion we're gonna suffer this campaign. Wait a minute. Wait. I hear something. I'm remembering something. Espionage ideas. So we can claim entire states, which is bomb for not having a mission tree. Minus 20% A impact. Spying also dope. A diplomat for improving relations. Advisors. This one's lame. We don't need this one. Or this one. Vassalization, acceptance, and favors for bigger allies and diplo-vassalizing. Yo. Let's do it. Let's do it. You won't believe how powerful this secret nation is with this underrated idea group. That might be the title, honestly. No, actually, the title is going to be, is this still the 100% best super unique underrated reason why the EU4 YouTubers should stop doing clickbait titles, no exploits, easy world conquest? You won't believe what this Redditor said about EU4 YouTubers. Listen, shout out to all my wholesome 100 Chungus front page Redditors. I love you, boys. Oh, the House of God. All provinces have a church or cathedral. Okay, I guess they do. Trent gets their tax building upgraded. Nice, that's actually dope. Cathedral. Tier 3 governor reform time. I think I'm definitely gonna flip to a monarchy later, man, especially because of royal marriages, so we can diplo-vassalize. But for now, let's go with, I'll definitely don't want that. Advisor discount will be good, I guess. Oh, idea discount. Hell yeah. Nice, I was waiting for that idea. Okay, I'm gonna declare Milan, man. We're gonna take Como and Cremona most likely. Oh, wait, where's the other guys? Where's the other guys? Come on, man. Yeah, we can do it with just a planet. I'm going for Como and Cremona so we can then fight the 3 leagues. And I'm gonna make them remove guarantees and whatnot. Okay, actual tricky war here, man, because Milan had Miltech 6 while I didn't earlier, and they got Sforza in charge right here. We know he's a powerful general, but the war is done, thank frick. Also, Brandenburg called me into this. I never noticed that they got beat up. I should have broken my alliance with them, so now there's a pretty high chance that Bohemia comes and beats my ass, but it really won't be a problem because they can't do anything to us. But yeah, made Padua in the alliance with Milan, so now what I want is Como and Cremona. Actually, we could go for even more here, man, but let's do more wars instead of taking more land in a single war. I'm also going to make them release Parma and end their guarantee over Mantua. Yeah, that's it for now. No money, no war reps. So I pour myself a glass of orange juice, right? Freshly squeezed with like some ginger and some honey, some carrots or whatnot in it in an effort to be, you know, more healthy as one should be. And what happens? I spill it all over myself, bro. Look at this on my all-white shirt. Now I gotta go do laundry. Alright, it's in the laundry. You'd think I wouldn't put on another white shirt, but hey, here we are. So, let's play some Trent. Alright, so some more time has passed. I got negative 30% aggressive expansion now from the Age of Discovery thingy as well. I think we can move on with our wars, man. Regarding the guys in Italy, I either got truces or no one wants to help me. The 3 leagues is really the only viable target now, especially because the Pope is willing to help, and Savoy is going to be slightly annoying. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and full annex the 3 leagues. They just got hit with the Genevan Independence War. Nice. Oh, wait. If France takes provinces in southern Germany or Italy now, which is a possibility, Misa and Big Doo-Doo. Oh! So Switzerland has decked on the 3 leagues. If I vassalize these guys, I can fight Switzerland without fighting France. Alright, Savoy's out. They got blown to hell. I am gonna vassalize the 3 leagues, man. It's 11.9 if I do that. 14.3 if I annex them. So no real big difference on the aggressive expansion, but yeah, that will enable us to fight Switzerland. So let's take all of their money, vassalize them. Now we're in a defensive war versus Switzerland. I think I'll just drag in the big boy here. All right, I think we're done here. So let's make them end their alliance with France. And what about taking land? Well, that's not that much at all. I'll do this. The rest is occupied by Austria, I think. Yeah, it is. Nice. Okay, so decent expansion, man. That's 5 provinces right there, yo. And not really a lot of aggressive expansion. We should really take advantage of this modifier while we have it during the Age of Discovery. So there we go. A little more expansion. Let's see if we can get back to Italy now, since now we have 2 different cultures to push into. Oh, dope. Oh! Excommunicated ruler on Venice for Treviso. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, do I need Istria? I need Istria, and I need Ravenna as well. Okay, we're definitely going for Treviso and Venice if we can land on it. Let me do this. Wait, come on. Let me do that right there. Okay, I'm gonna declare on Venice immediately, man. Excommunicate a ruler, call on Austria and Cologne. Yeah, I need to remember that we're bringing Hungary in every time we call on Austria too, so we're chilling. Making Florence pop these two guys. Look, I can only take Treviso. I can't take like Ravenna and Istria even if I've occupied them. And I can't siege down Venice. I'm gonna wait a little bit in case we get somehow lucky with them transporting troops or something, but it's probably just gonna be for Treviso here, which sucks, but it is what it is. Yes! Shout out to the two Hungary lights. What do they do with their boats, though? I think they're trying to move guys down here or something. And there's the siege on Venice done. My general did die, but it is what it is. We're taking Treviso and Venice. Not that much aggressive expansion, honestly. And, yeah, I guess we're going to be fighting Venice again later, but for now, we're done with them. Cool. Damn, that's expensive. Okay, tier 4 gov reform time. Either way, I'm going with this because I am going to stay Catholic. Something else I'm aiming to go for here, man, if we can't become HRE Emperor or something like that, is get the electorate, man. And that's done by, like, vassalizing another elector. So it's tricky. We're not that far off from tier 6 right here, which is where we want to get crowned ruler. That'll, of course, enable me to do royal marriages, so vassalization more likely, and I'm eligible to be HRE Emperor. Especially with being Austrian primary culture, they will vote for me. So, yeah, that's definitely still the strat. Become HRE Emperor, vassalize more guys for less aggressive expansion, and really the main boss right now, it's looking like it's going to be Austria. Bohemia is also fairly... Wait, Bohemia we don't need to fight, do we? I don't think we do. No, we don't need to fight Bohemia. Okay, and maybe France will somehow get involved, but right now, Austria endgame boss for sure. You don't see these guys expand into Ireland too often, which is interesting. Yeah. We've built buildings. We're getting pretty close to diplo-vassalizations, man, especially with, like, Saluzzo and Bergance and stuff. I think once we take this right here, we'll be golden. Actually, I didn't even take it. I just lowered autonomy, and look, there's Saluzzo and Bergance. Excellent. I'm gonna work on them immediately, man. Second idea group time. I'd really love to take, like, diplo or influence right here, but, I guess not. Let's go with... Dude, I guess a mill one, man. I guess a mill one. Why not? Actually, offensive. I'm gonna go offensive. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and with that, we can get Bergance and Padua. Okay, these guys that we popped from Venice are finally paying off. I just got that, the espionage thingy. There's Padua immediately. Just got strong duchies, too. Cool. Ah, damn. Saluzzo just got involved in this. Frick, and we got to 190. Okay, just got Aquileia as well, so we've acquired 3 of them. We just need Saluzzo to end that. Let's see, is anyone else near? Lucca and Parma and Bologna, I guess, like, these guys are the next batch, but we do need to expand a little bit for that. We probably don't want to push into Italy, because that'll make them angry, so... Switzerland? Yeah, Switzerland or, like... Augsburg, and we feed it to Bergance. Yeah, what I'm gonna do here is set Augsburg as a province of vital interest so Bergance can spy on it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spy on Switzerland. Yeah, aside from that, it's like Milan, man. Mantua, I doubt we can get them. They're always kind of richer than the other guys, but we'll see. Yeah, that's some nice provinces for free, bro. Well, actually, Savoy too, damn. All right, going for this Savoyard province. And the Swiss one. Okay, well, we'll take this from Savoy, and we'll take this from Switzerland. Okay, I think we're pretty good with AE2. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Let's chill a little bit, work on more diplo-vassalizations, and see what we can do. Nice. Okay, Austria got a tiny bit of Burgundy that's left. It will still make them more powerful, of course. Just annex the 3 leagues. Not bad. Parma, Lucca, there's Pisa too, and that's made them all disloyal. Not a big deal, though. Can we annex someone? Let's see. Let's rank him by this. Who did I get first here? Maybe we can do, like, Aquileia, Bergance, and Padua. Let's see. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. No, we still gotta wait. But that's just because I'm behind in Diplo, I think. Yeah, pretty soon, well, they'll get loyal. So got them loyal, but I got Bologna then, too. Now they're disloyal again. And even my new guy's even benevolent, which is actually a little lucky, but... Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. Hey, this is great. Okay, let's fight Milan now. They're alley-less pretty much. I'm actually gonna call in allies here because my boys won't help because they're disloyal. Ah, damn. Okay, well, it's not like it's... and by the way, this was a super quick war, man. It's not like we won't get Istria. I mean, it's not like we won't fight Austria is what I was gonna say. Austria's going for Istria now, but it's whatever. So the thing I don't want to happen right here is France declared a Milan too for Ciambury, right? But I want to stay on this because if I like peace out for like this or whatever, France is going to take other things in Italy too. And I really want to try and avoid that for now because they don't have provinces I need right now. So I'm staying in this until France pieces out. And it's going to be a very long time, but it is what it is. Unless I do this. I can't do that. Maybe this? No, but like that, I'm completely disconnected. Then maybe this. Or maybe I don't take Milan even though I declared for it. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do this. Okay, annexed Padua and Bergance. Did use up prestige to get them loyal, but now, yeah, my boys are now loyal. Excellent. Tier 5, Gov Reform Time, almost a monarchy. I think I'm gonna go with this one here. Okay, A is not really bad at all. I'm gonna declare on Ferrara here. Let's call in the Pope. Let's make Florence release Siena here. Ooh, Protestant just spawned in Rothenburg. There it is. And with kicking Naples out, there's Ferrara full annex. Awesome. Okay, started annexing Aquileia. Obviously, the more of these guys we annexed, the harder it is going to be to annex the other guys. Well, not harder, but you're going to have to do more improving and sending gifts and stuff like that because of the annexed vassals modifier that they get or whatever. But either way, let's continue with wars, man. I'm going to fight Geneva now here and lock down this sort of western border of southern Germany. So, yeah, there we go. Let's drag in the Pope once again. Okay, we're done with Geneva too. Let's see how bad is this going to be. Actually, yeah, people are starting to be mad. Even if I get coalition, these guys aren't a problem, but I guess we'll be chilling and diplo-vassalizing and annexing vassals some more. So, yeah. There's those guys done, man. Okay, we're expanding quite a bit. We are a great power now. 371 dev, pretty close to Austria. So, yeah, looking pretty good. Let's see. Who wants to be diplo-vassalized here? Pretty close with Bayreuth, Siena, and Ansbach. I think we need all three of them. Let's see. Yes, we do. Let's work on them. Oh, what a perfect event. All right, Austria just got done fighting Bohemia, which I was helping them with. Now there's Siena. We've also annexed Parma. Now I'm going to annex Saluzzo as well. And we'll go for Ansbach, Bayreuth, and Mantua. Still, it would be pretty nice, too. Oh, actually, no, man. Ansbach hates me too much. Annexed a member of the HRE. Right, the HRE guys got that right. Because they annexed Bergance. I think I can still get Bayreuth. Yeah, we're already at plus 30, and that's just with an alliance. Yeah, I'm going to keep going for these guys. Yeah, forgot about that. Really shouldn't have annexed Bergance here. Whoa, huge war. Okay, now that I got Mantua, Milan is allyless, so let's finish them off. That was easy. Yep. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, actually, yeah, it's beginning to get spicy, boys. Dude, we're not even halfway, man. We are not even halfway, boys. Frick my life. We still gotta do all of this and a big portion of northern Italy, too. It's just so slow, man. These provinces are so high dev, it's so slow. I've resorted to sending scornful insults to OPMs so I can vassalize other OPMs. At least it's gonna disperse now a bit with the Protestants. Took long enough. Austria just called me into this big-ass war. Wait, did they get Bohemia, too? Come on, man. Literally everything that can go right for Austria this game has gone right. You know, it's like what the player would do, man. Bohemia, Hungary, Burgundy. This could only get worse if Burgundy was full size. Just got prospering times in the Rhineland trade node. The most useless one we have. You know, after starting off with Austrian culture, we finally actually have an Austrian cultured province. I should probably bump these, man. All right, let's move on here. I'm gonna fight Augsburg. They're like the Ansbach, Constance. I'm not fighting the free cities now because I'm relying on becoming HRE Emperor later, revoking their free city status and then doing it. Because if I don't do it that way, I have to fight. Well, I have to full annex while non-co-belligerenting 6 free cities. So yeah. And there's Augsburg. Third idea group time. Realistically, man, we should pick up influence here. Or Diplo. Nah, influence, because when I get a lot of these guys, they're rebellious, and this also gives us Diplo rep, which will help for Emperor. So yeah, influence. Let's focus back up on... you know, I should probably set these guys in Vienna and the Rhineland, man. Yeah, there we go. Talking about established communities, of course. Damn. Austria very rarely picks this one, man. Organize the free cities to help. Cool, I guess. It's because they have land up there. Maybe that's why they think... Wait, all of these guys are in the Hansa now? It's gonna be so annoying. Look at everyone that's in, man. You realize we're gonna have to fight all of these guys whenever we fight these guys? How close am I to a monarchy? Actually, really close. Okay. Okay, so that does mean I gotta link up with the 4th elector. So, Mainz, Trier, or Saxony, I guess. Saxony doesn't like me. Trier likes me. Mainz likes me. Not linked up with any of these guys. Yeah, this one's better, because I don't gotta fight any of those guys. And I know some of you guys are probably thinking, why don't we dismantle the HRE and whatnot, and then conquer these guys? It's easier, and, well, I don't know. I just didn't go with that strategy, I guess. Hey, there it is. Finally a monarchy. Yeah, we lose 3 stat, but it is what it is. We'll drop down to 0, change to a monarchy, duchy, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, there we go, man. Okay, so let's go with, oh, Austrian Archduchy. That's actually perfect for our vassal playthrough, man. So that gives us plus 5% more loyalty from strong duchies, which we already have, minus 33% liberty desire from subjects dev and nobles influence. Yeah. It's a no-brainer, boys. It's a no-brainer. Very nice. Now, for tier 2, let's go strength and noble privileges. For tier 3, we'll go with the vassal one again, representatives of the crown. There we go. Heavy subject playthrough, lands for the church, and just like that, we're back to tier 5 and tier 6 instantly. We'll actually go aristocratic court. Man, everything in the government reforms is lining up so nicely for us, dude. Okay, that's awesome. So now we can royal marry our subjects. We can royal marry the electors. We're eligible to look, all 5 of these guys are already voting for us, dude. If we let a month take over, it'll change to my icon as well, but if it's green, it's green. Okay, so right now, as it stands, as soon as Ferdinand, who's 15, dies, he literally just became ruler, dude. He literally became ruler of September, just a couple of months ago. Oh my god. We're gonna wait quite a while, man. Damn. Unlucky with this, but it's okay. Now, the thing I didn't consider with this is that Friedrich, the first gay man right here, he literally is the first gay man. He's 45. And the heir Johann von Wagrain, who's not related to him in any way, is also 45. Oh, by the way, shirt update. I got it out of the laundry and the stain didn't fully come out. I used the stain remover and everything. So let's get a RIP t-shirt in the comments. Alright, so let's make Austria break their alliance with Munich right here. There we go, we just did it. And now we can fight them, vassalize them because they have disconnected provinces. I don't want to fight them again. And after that, since we'll technically also border this province of Ingolstadt, we'll fight Ingolstadt. So yeah, Munich, I think, shouldn't be too much of a problem. They got a vassal of their own as well, Passau, but it's not a problem. Wait, oh, I can make both of them my vassal. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it on Munich, man. Just annexed Bologna, and since no one in Italy is mad at me, I think we go in on Florence here, man. We got some Sienese claims. Naples is involved, so I'll just drag in the Pope. There we go. Super quick and easy. We're tight on GovCap now, but you know, I'll take this. It's all right. There we go. So Florence done as well. The only nation in Italy that we need to fight now is Genoa, and then we do need one papal province because Ravenna is in what I consider to be northern Italy. So these are all of the, you know, areas we need in Italy. Some might consider, you know, this northern Italy as well, but you know, if we're going just northern and southern, sure, but I was going more northern, you know, central and then southern. So that's why, you know, all the provinces that are in the HRE at the start. But yeah, we're chilling right now, man. Abe is still all right. Let's annex some more of these guys. I don't know. We gotta fight. Well, actually, this is dual, man. We call in like everyone versus Genoa. We can definitely beat France like this. I get it now. I gotta get rid of this guy, man, because we might have some HRE Emperor becoming problems. See, that's what I was talking about. Good thing, too. Oh, we got a Habsburg, actually. Duke Eberhard II von Habsburg. Alrighty then. But yeah, got a young guy in charge, man. He's gonna have a bunch of heirs. We're chilling. You know, let's actually declare on Genoa, man. Why not? We'll call in everyone. This is gonna be a long war anyway. A is gonna take down while we're in it. Let's go. Hot today, boys. First AC on cold in the office of the year. June 3rd, by the way. Fun war. Biggest war we've done so far, but yeah, there's this war done as well, man. It's time to peace out on Genoa. I'll take these 3 provinces now. and we'll do the other 3 later. So there we go. We're done with that for now. A bad thing is, like, we're fighting France now. Castile has rivaled me. So guys that I might want to get to help versus Austria later, some of them aren't available, man. Yeah, we have to link with Poland later. If we can get, like, with the Ottomans, that would be insane, but it's not possible. Yeah, they're just really big, man. Pisa and Lucca have been annexed now, and I'm working on diplo-vassalizing Passau. Oh, I think, yeah, Naples is gone. Oh, Ansbach doesn't have the annexed HRE member anymore. Sure, they're Protestant, but let's try them as well. Council of Trent will help a little bit with improving relations by going conciliatory. Vassalized Passau and Ansbach working on getting Württemberg now very close, by the way, building up the army. I realize I haven't shown off the economy this game quite a lot, boys, so here it is. We're actually looking pretty good aside from trade. Our whole trade setup is just straight up stupid, bro, but listen, that's not what we're focusing on this campaign. So as soon as I get Württemberg here, we're gonna hit Ingolstadt. Yeah, there are some other guys like Mecklenburg we don't need, Verden we don't need, Moravia we don't need, so no point in going for them. Yeah, we don't have any vassals in Italy anymore. It's just the Germany guys now. But yeah, let's go ahead and Ingolstadt, man. I was waiting to, you know, finish with them boys, so yeah, just straight up regular ass conquest, bro. Oh! Oh, hell yeah! That's what's up. We are HRE Emperor. Look at mighty Trent, ladies and gentlemen. There's actually an incident going on right now. Fate of the peasantry. I do not want to grant concessions to the peasantry. No, we want to crush the remaining agitators because, you know, if we do that, we're kind of pussies, but this one is the good one. So, okay. I became HRE Emperor, something that I did want to do. Sure, it'll make us, like, slightly richer, and our manpower, our max manpower now will be huge. But most importantly, why I did this? Well, to be able to revoke free city status on these 6 guys right here. So I will be doing that when the war ends. I just gotta hope we stay the HRE Emperor. We got an heir, right? Yeah, we got an heir. Okay, how old was the Habsburg guy, I wonder? He was 15 when we saw him first time. He was in, like, he's probably in his 30s or 40s now. Based on when I think we saw him. Yeah, 30s or 40s. So, okay, slightly, I wouldn't say lucky. It's not uncommon for him to die in the 30s or 40s, any ruler, but yeah, works for me. It was going to happen sooner or later anyway. Okay, so that's going to be a full annex on Ingolstadt as soon as they're willing to accept right here. 1 province to Munich and 2 to me. Yeah, there it is. Okay, perfect, because I maxed out on admin as well. Let's core those provinces up. Some guys are mad, but really not really. Oh, but now that we're emperor, man, just that, like, increases the vassalization thing by quite a lot. Yeah, look, dude. Okay, so who can we get down here in the south? Maybe once I revoke free city status, some of these guys will want to, but look, there's Würzburg, dude, with 3 freaking provinces that we need from them, right? Well, 2. 1 we don't need. We can just give it up later, but yeah, Würzburg. Who else? Yeah, just Würzburg. Okay, let's revoke some free city statuses. Ooh. I didn't think this out. Now, the thing is, all of the other guys I have are in the HRE, so when I annex them, they'll be mad. Well, the other guys will be mad, so these are the guys that it's gonna stack on. So I guess we don't really want to start annexing them until we conquer everything else, because then I can just call it, even though we'll technically own that land through subjects, right? And I hope I can catch... I probably can't, because this guy's excommunicated, so the next guy won't be. Because if we could catch them excommunicated, easy. Oh, they got excommunicated again. Dope. God damn, their election times are so short. He's gonna have to get excommunicated a 3rd time for me to use it. Cool. So I wanted to make Austria break their alliance with Landshut, so I can fight them, but they don't want to do it, because they're a great power, and they trust each other and stuff like that, so... No fighting Landshut, I guess. I can't revoke the free city status on these guys. And then, yeah, everyone that's left to fight right now is either these 6 free cities, or Baden and Landshut, which are all with Austria. Baden is a vassal, by the way. Or it's my boys, the Palatinate. Or... It's this 1 Thuringia province or 1 Mainz province, which I can't even reach right now. Unless someone has a claim on Mainz, let's see. Oh, Reconquest for Aschaffenburg. Hell yeah, dude. And like that, is Hesse involved? No, Hesse is not involved, but whatever. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I think this is better because if I want to declare directly on them, I can. Now, because I'm the emperor, talking about free cities, but you do lose 3 stamp. So why not? There we go. There's one of them out. Okay, that's an unconditional from Mainz. Only 1 reconquest, so really not that bad at all. Excellent. Okay, we don't need the other province, by the way. It's not in South Germany. Oh, phony war question mark? What is this? Expand empire. You know what? I'll call in Austria and we'll fight Landshut like that. And the Palatinate. Yeah, those are their 2 allies, right? Yes, they are. Perfect, bro. I'm a genius, boys. Okay, so I don't think I'm actually going to take anything from Genoa in this war. This is only so I can fight Landshut. There we go. Sometimes my genius, it generates gravity. And I have to annex, full annex Landshut here. Really, it's not that bad. Tier 7. And this with Genoa is there's gonna be a white piece, man. If I do this, I think I'll definitely get coalitioned. Yeah. So we'll fight them later. Just a white piece. So since there's no one else to diplo-vassalize, at least not right now, I think I do start annexing some of these guys. We could go for either of them. You know, they all love me, so let's do... Yeah, let's do... Oh, actually, no, not Ansbach. We'll do, like, Munich, yeah. Alright, so I took out mega loans. Look at this. 10 loans, losing 226 ducats a month. You're seeing 50,000 armies on the field. Why, you might wonder? Well, ladies and gentlemen, because of this. The only modifier that was holding me back was the army strength 1, and that is a way to get around it, ladies and gentlemen. This does enable us to take another mission, assemble an army. Sure, I'll take it. Every province in our home region. Perfect. That's all southern, Germany, which is all of this. Nice. Also, I have help versus Austria. I finally have help versus Austria. Okay, let's get rid of all these merc companies. We really don't need them. We really don't want to lose all that money. So now we're just chilling with the Otto Bros, not getting involved with anything, still staying allied to Austria. But very soon, you're about to see 250,000 Turkish men siege Vienna. I can threaten war on Saxony for Coburg right here, which is dope. Thanks. I'm gonna grant it to Würzburg. They're my vassal, in case you've forgotten. And I've also annexed Munich and Passau. I don't know if I mentioned that. Okay, man, we're looking pretty good. There is a province we do need to get rid of. That's my own self-imposed rule of not owning any provinces outside of that. So we'll get rid of Fulda whenever we annex Würzburg right here. But yeah, still 5 free cities left. I think I'm gonna hit Memmingen here, folks, and co-belligerent Rothenburg, which is these 2 guys, and then we'll deal with the other ones. We will be losing Stab, of course, but it is what it is. Then I think we need to take care of the Palatinate. At least we need to take 4, or actually 5 provinces from them, not full annex them, so hopefully they'll still be voting for us. And then we need 3 provinces from the Pope and 1 from Genoa. Oh, look. Okay, so Genoa truce is gonna be up in 2 years. Let's wait for that, fight Genoa, then we'll fight the 2 free cities, and of course Austria will be last. We'll need 2 or 3 wars versus them, but maybe I can make them release someone. I gotta say, I'm kind of tired of waiting. Wait. Okay. There's the deck on an allyless Genoa as well. I think I can take a province with this. Oh, look. So Ottomans have declared on Russia, and Austria is involved in this because they're allied. Okay, maybe Austria will get weakened by this. Shout out Ottomans. Of course, this is going to create a truce between them, but hey. By the way, very powerful Ottomans this game. They got Egypt, they got Tunis right here, whatever it is. Yeah, looking super strong, man. There's Genoa out, though. I'm also doing some forced religions on these other guys that we don't want, like Frankfurt and Anhalt. And we're done. I'll be taking Memmingen, and I'll be feeding Rothenburg to Ansbach. Perfect, man. Now Ansbach loves me, and I can annex them too. Nice. See, the stupid thing is this happened earlier, so these guys are converting it before they core it, and then I'm gonna annex them before they core it, which means I'm gonna end up coring it anyway. So, all right, let's check AU from that, and it is relatively high, I gotta say, so we do gotta let this chill. But that's about all the time I have for today, boys. I've been recording this all day, man, and I think I'm getting sick, so I'd rather not push myself too much. But we do have Denmark and Gaeldom in Scotland, so that's interesting. But yeah, I'll wrap it up tomorrow morning. I'm guessing this video is already pretty long, but hey, I don't have a problem with that, and I don't think you guys either. So see you tomorrow, but for you, it'll be just 1 second. Now it is the next day. Welcome, welcome. A little bit of time has passed, and I'm sure you guys have noticed that this thing is up here and that we can actually intervene in this war on the side of the Ottomans versus Austria and Russia. Now, they're doing all right. They're winning the war. The reason I'm not intervening is Obviously we can beat the hell out of Austria and Bohemia and Hungary and stuff like that, but the Ottomans will give me land most likely, and I don't want to get that land right now because I'm at risk of being coalition. But hey, maybe the Dutch guys will pop out of Austria, which is a good thing. Ooh, England's intervened actually on the side of the Ottomans. I wonder if they'll make them like release someone like Tyrol or Styria or something like that. Oh, my guy just died. I got reelected. That means 10 imperial authority, which means we can revoke free city status. Yes, let's do it on, I guess these two guys right here. There we go. I'm out of imperial authority. There's literally no way for me to get imperial authority, man, except for dying. I keep getting events where I can choose to lose 20 of it, but it's already at 0, so I keep choosing that. Obviously, it's not growing in any way. Except for dying and getting reelected. I know there are some events where you do gain imperial authority, but yeah, I haven't got them at all. Now that does mean I can go for Ulm and co-belligerent Regensburg, and that'll only leave one free city, Nuremberg, right here, which I guess we're just gonna have to do them the old-fashioned way. Yeah, there it is. Let's move along, man. And we're done. There we go. Annexed Würzburg, so now we can return Fulda. There we go. That's a province we did not need. And yeah, excellent. Now, I gotta keep an eye out on the Ottomans as truce with Austria here, man, because I do want to hit them early, like take stuff over here, make them release Tyrol, Styria. Maybe one of them will accept being vassalized. We also need to, well, maybe we can make them release, who's over here? Baden, yeah. Tyrol, Styria, Baden, and then I take stuff here and here. Okay, that's gonna be the game plan. So the Ottomans' truce with them expires 1574. I'll have a 5-year truce, so yeah, in 3 years, I break my alliance with Austria. Before that, I guess we can go for Nuremberg. They're allied to Mainz and Saxony. I did just spy on Mainz for that reason. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, that's the final free city, man. After that, it's just gonna be Austria, the Palatinate, and the Pope. Let's go. How did Denmark get so much into the HRE here, man? I never noticed that. Did they have a vassal that owned this or something? And there's Nuremberg. Perfect. So that's the final free city done. And now we can just peace out Mainz for like nothing. Just a bunch of stuff. There we go. Pope called me in versus Aragon, by the way. I'm not really involved in that. So yeah, 1568, man. I think now at this point, it is time to break our alliance with Austria. There we go. Alliance with Austria broken. Royal marriage, who cares about it? Let's see if we can link up with someone else that's big. Poland. Yeah, them and the Ottomans don't hate each other. They do hate Austria, so let's link up with them. Fourth idea group time as well. Let's go with another mill one. I think I'll pick up defensive here. So Trier just annexed Mainz right here, which leaves us with 6 electors. I'm still being voted for. Even with 6 guys, I'd win. But normally what you do in this kind of scenario, if you don't want to tank imperial authority too bad, is you ally someone that's not an elector, then make them an elector, and because you're already allied, they'll vote for you. So it would be good to get 4 of these guys under my belt. So who wants to link up? Verden, Liège. Okay, Verden and Liège. Prussia is also in. Can I make them an elector? Yeah, I can. Okay, let's link up with Prussia, man. You don't see him too often, so why not? There it is. Something I was hoping to get the campaign done before it showed up, but there's the Evangelical Union, ladies and gentlemen. Protestant and Catholic leagues are officially enabled. Obviously, me as the Emperor of the HRE, I'm automatically the leader of the Catholic one. Protestant doesn't look too strong, but obviously some of the big guys that hate me will want to join the other side. Look, my boy's the leader of the Protestant League. Can they become it if we're allied? I guess we can, but can they declare? I don't think they can. Now, obviously, for the sake of getting this done quicker, I'm hoping to avoid the whole war thing, but hey, we got Poland on our side, so that's not bad. Look, man, look. I allied them, I made them an elector, and now they're breaking the alliance. Well, with Poland and the Ottomans on my side, I don't think anyone's gonna have the balls to declare. Look at this. Do it. Come on, do it. Probably the lamest Protestant and Catholic leagues I've been a part of, or even ever seen, man. Usually they fill up pretty quickly, but having like 9 and 8 is definitely something. Annex Bayreuth, truce with Austria, mine, and the Ottomans is obviously up, but the Ottomans are involved in this major war versus Ethiopia and Portugal here, so I gotta wait for that to end before I hit them, otherwise they won't help. Poland would, but since Russia's in, well, actually, I guess Russia's kind of small. let's just wait for them and make it super easy. Oh, dude, Bohemia just declared independence on Austria, man. Wonder if France is gonna take stuff here. Ottomans are willing to come in with the promise of land. Friggin', let's go. Yeah, let's just do reconquest for one of Silly's cores or something. Got re-elected again, which is good. Yeah. You're 8 now. Is there? Nah, these are all like money ones, right? Yeah, let's go with let's go with this one. What the hell? They actually declared the religious war. I don't believe it. Okay, who? Spain's on their side? Okay, they got one more guy on their side. Wait, are the Ottomans in this? They are. Poland is in as well. Why would they do this? We're like way more powerful. What are they thinking, dude? Okay, I guess you boys are gonna see that as well. Okay, I can separate piece these guys, right? Yes, I can. Let's do it. Okay, there's Russia out of that Austria war, so I got 60% war score on them now. They're still involved in this Bohemia war. I've knocked out pretty much everyone from the Protestant thingy, man. It's just Saxony and Spain left until it's only Prussia. I've forced religion on everyone I could. I think we just need to siege down this fort right here in Weimar till we can peace out Saxony and make them convert, of course. And yeah, Spain should be fairly easy as well. We're pouring into them now. I really don't get it why they would declare, but hey, it's something to watch, isn't it? Yeah, and I'm hoping Bohemia will peace out relatively soon right here so we can finish sieging Austria. Bohemia did peace out, and they actually took land that we need. That's okay, though. I guess we'll be... Well, it is what it is. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm taking all of this. I'm making them release Baden and Tyrol, who I hope I can diplo-vassalize, and then I'm giving this to the Ottomans. We will need one more war versus Austria to take these 5 provinces right here, which I hope we'll be able to do. But there we go. There's a war with Austria done. Now, I've lost, obviously, trust with the Ottomans, but I traded favors for trust before that, so no risk of them breaking the alliance or anything like that. Okay, let's wrap this up quickly because I do hope I can diplo. Yes, I can do it on Tyrol, and I can do it on Baden. Perfect. And Spain's out, which means we can enforce religious supremacy and force Prussia to be Catholic and take all of their money. And just like that, the War of the Protestant League is done, and Catholic is an official faith in the empire. So we lost a couple of electors because of that. I'm still on it to Trier and Cologne, I think, just them two. Yeah, Trier and Cologne. I still need to link back up with Brandenburg, not the Palatinate, though. And Tyrol and Baden have been diplo-vassalized, which is awesome. Now, Bohemia, obviously they've remained... I did coalition them, by the way, linked up with Britain, Poland, and France. I can use favors with Poland to make them break the alliance. Then with the help of the Ottomans, we can fight them in France. It's gonna be easy. So I think I'm gonna go and do that right now, man. So there's break alliance, Bohemia. They will accept, excellent. So that just leaves them with Britain and France. Britain won't even help them, and this should be relatively easy. All right, so let's go for that. Then we'll wait for our truce with Austria to expire. In the meantime, I think we'll deal with the Palatinate and the Pope, and it's looking like Austria is probably going to be our final war. So there's our declaration on Bohemia, just straight up conquest, bruh. Let's actually call in everyone. Why not? There we go. Now Britain will come in, though. Whatever. We only need a couple of provinces. It won't be that much more score. There we go. And they'll already accept. I mean, it's as simple as that, boys. That's the only provinces we need, man. So there we go. There's the... Wait, they didn't accept? Maybe now? Okay, now they did accept. Perfect. And the Ottomans rivaled me. This is turning into a pretty tedious campaign, man. I guess the fact that I've been playing it for so long and then it's like almost the 1600s and the game is starting to run so slow, it's like I'm kind of getting annoyed by it. Don't get me wrong, it's a super fun campaign and a super fun goal, but I'm about ready to be done. Okay, so Brandenburg just called me into a reconquest versus Denmark. So shout out Brandenburg for doing this, but that does mean that they won't help the Palatinate because they're allied. So this is a way to fight the Palatinate without breaking my alliance with Brandenburg, who I do want to